called included bark. Good morning. It's nice, beautiful day on a Saturday, and we've got this tree to do. This one here. This narrow-leaf black peppermint or Eucalyptus nicolai. They're a beautiful tree. They've got this really nice smell to the leaves, and it's also good because it's meant to deter pests as well.
Old earner, Brendan. How you doing?
Good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good. Nice to meet you.
You too. Still going today?
No, I'm not. No, I'm actually working at home, so I'm on this.
All right. Nice steely.
Yeah, the old steely.
Yeah. Whee. Straight away.
Is that called gaffing?
Gaffing out. Yep, there we go again. All right. You bastard. All right. Be a bit more secure with my kicks. Depends on the bark, of course. So aim them in and make sure they... Can you grab the chainsaw, Quentin?
Yep.
All right, so I changed plans through some wise advice from previous owner. Turned up and he's got 30 plus experience, so that trumps my 20 years, and I can get a bit risky. So my idea was just to put this rope in, pull it, and have this drag out. But we had a little chat about quality of work, and there's a little asset there, and there's a garden here. So I decided to swallow my pride, take the advice, and just whip up. And we'll winch this one out first, and then we'll pull the tree over. Okay. All right, so you can see this here has split out because these two leaders, these two co-dominant leaders, were working against each other, because in here they weren't properly joined. It was a poor union. You can see this here is called included bark. Okay, this top bit here. In here there's not much bark, but there would have been a split that formed from a poor union along here, and that little bit of bark around the lip there and around here would have been pushing it open. And you can see this reaction growth here. This is what I call an elephant ear. So this is a lump, there's a bulge on each side where it's trying to react around a fault and seal up around it. So it's quite poorly joined here. You can see all the water's been getting in the crack, and it's been getting worse and worse. It's terrible news for this limb and that limb and the leader going up the top. So we'll take it out. So we'll do this one first. We've got this rope going through a pulley. Yeah, I'll just grab the end of that rope, and I'll get this set up here. I'll come down, and while I'm getting this set up, we can chip that branch. All right, so the boys are going to chip this up. So, I've got my scarf cut out. It's about 30%. I could probably go 50%. See, I've got a rope in it, and all the weight's out that side anyway. So I want to aim it out there. The boys have just got a pulley that's doubled back to a bowline on the bite, and they just hooked it onto the winch. It's going to go over anyway. We've got the winch set up and the rig set up, so we're just going to use it just in case. This side here has more weight on it, so this is classed as the dangerous side. So I'm going to do a quarter cut because my bar's not quite long enough to get through it. I'm going to quarter cut this side first, and then I'll go to the safe side, finish the cut, and I should be able to walk away without it falling, maybe, and see how it goes. All right, the boys have got the rope tight. I'll just put a quarter cut in. Nice. So I left a bit more on this side just in case, because this is a holding wood. I knew it would go over with a hinge that fat all the way along, but this was the compression side, so I just made sure I didn't pinch my bar. So I left that, and then on the tension side where it needs to hold more to stop it breaking out that way, I just left a bit more and let the winch do the job of pulling it over. It would have fell by itself if I had to cut a bit more, but that would reduce the amount of holding wood or tension wood on this side, and who knows, it could pop off. I've seen it happen before. They could pop off and just go that way. So all worked out pretty good. The boys! So we're just loading on this little machine here, little Thomas. You can see little Thomas. Little Thomas is very helpful. When you're tying loads down to a trailer, make sure you do it as best as you can. Not everyone does it properly. I don't always do it properly, but yeah, well, here's what it is. But realistically, to tie this machine down, you want to have 60% of its weight over the front of the trailer and 40% over the back. So most of the weight over, say, this wheel here. To restrain this, you need to make sure you can prove that you're restraining 50% of this machine's weight off to this side, 50% of this weight off to the other side. You're meant to restrain 50% of this weight to the front, and to the back you need to restrain 80% of its weight, which means if the driver hits the brakes or hits a tree, there's more holding it from flying up through the cab. This also needs to have 20% of the machine's weight pulling down. So your straps can't be flat across. It needs to be somewhat pulling down. Are we going to do it properly today?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh. Mate, 10-point turn, yeah?
Get it in that mirror. Just try and keep a little bit and zigzag slowly up the road.
Yeah.
Not too sharp, just little movements. Try and just stay off the gutter. Just the tiniest bit. Watch out for that car.
What an episode,
Keep
man.
it all in that mirror. So you're going to those pile up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Chase it, chase it, chase it. Well, get a tree. I don't mean to laugh, sorry. We've all been there. Got it back for you?
What an episode this is gonna be.
Back in the hot seat.
Hey, that looked easy, didn't I?